Yeah, I make my own sound effects. Shut up. Good morning. It is Thursday, August 3rd, I think. It's 6:50 a.m. and I am on my way to work. Today I have with me Angel Fall, and I also have with me Lady Injustice by Neil Gaiman, which is a graphic novel. So I will be trying to get some hardcore reading done on Saturday, which means I need to like kind of read and upload in the next couple of days so I can catch up. I have to upload the video for book club still that I posted yesterday. I have to also edit. I haven't edited that yet either. I also have to edit the Fairy Loot unboxing. I have to record an August TBR. I have to record a July wrap up. How in the fuck am I going to do that and also vlog and also get all my reading done? I don't know, especially because I don't have Saturday and Sunday like I thought. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch some of these other books out for graphic novels, baby, but it's all right. That's where I'm at right now, and we'll see how the day goes. Hello, it's 4:05. I am on my way home, and I got a little bit read today, but I'm not gonna lie, not much, and I don't know how much I'm gonna read because frankly right now, the way I'm feeling, I'm really just not feeling. I feel kind of burnt out, and I don't know if it's because I forced myself to sit down without breaks and read those books, and I finished one in like 3.5 hours and one in like 4 hours and some change, and now I'm just really kind of not feeling it. I don't know. Plus I also need to catch up on some filming things. Like I still need to edit some videos and record some videos and etc, etc, etc. I read some more of Angel Fall and made the group discussion break aparts on Goodreads. I got to chapter 9, page 49, and I broke up on Goodreads in the book club group the discussions by chapters like of 10. So chapters 1 through 10 in one discussion board, chapters 11 through 20 in one discussion board. That way to try to minimize, mitigate the number of spoilers people are exposed to. So once you finish chapter 10, you can go to the chapters 1 through 10, so on. So that's how I figured I would do that. That's really just all the hell I got today. Today was a chill day. I didn't do shit, but I didn't read because my headache came back, and it was just like a little residual baby one, so it wasn't really bad, but I just still didn't. My head is still sore and a little achy. It's not a migraine right now, but I do have a headache, and I think if I try to read, it will turn to a migraine, but I really want to write, so I'm like, either way, my head's gonna fucking hurt. Y'all, I still have not uploaded my June wrap-up. It's fucking August. Like, the thing gave me so many problems, okay? For some reason, it would not upload. For some reason, the files just kept exploding and taking up a ridiculous amount of space. So it would not let me upload it. And I don't know why it was giving me such a fucking hard time. That is it for this little section, guys. So now here is some footage of me doing whatever the fuck I'm about to do. I don't motherfucking forgot fucking dog food. Just motherberry of fuck. Alright, so that being said, get in this damn grocery store. Did I happen to mention that I fucking hate grocery shopping? All right, so it is just before 9 o'clock. It's like 8:55-ish. Yeah, it's still light outside because Washington's an asshole like that. I am completely wiped out. I still have a headache, and every time I try to read them, my brain's just like, nope. So I haven't read much today either. I am going to read Angel Fall some more tonight. I'm gonna try to get at least halfway through it and then finish it tomorrow in the workroom. And then tomorrow I have to go to the library and pick up my books for the August TBR. Days 3 and 4 both of Booktubeathon for Lauren were a fail. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, people. Hello, hello. It is day 5. It's Friday. It's day 5 of Booktubeathon. I still have only completed the 2 books, but I have with me Angel Fall, which I intend to complete after work today, Lady Justice, which I intend to complete today, and then I got hip and downloaded the Kids Quotient on Audible so I can listen to at work. It's a 9-hour and 36-minute or something like that audiobook, and I listen to them on 1.5 speed, so I can knock this out in an 8-hour shift, especially if I'm in the midroom. I put that little Apple Airbud thing, whatever the shit they called, right in her, or just listen to it on my phone, because it's the midroom and nobody can hear shit outside of the midroom anyway. Like, we did an active shooter drill and they left me in the midroom to die because nobody knew I was in there because they couldn't hear in there and I couldn't hear out of there. Just shameful. Anywho, that is on the agenda today. So I'm going to try to finish Kids Quotient at work and read Lady Justice on my lunch break or after, and then Angel Fall after work, because that'll give me 3 books in one day. I don't know why I'm talking all this cash money shit when I couldn't even read no books yesterday. I don't know, Jesus. This might be some smooth fuckery. I'm just setting myself up for more failure, but we'll see. Alright, catch you later. Bye. Okay, y'all, I'm 5 minutes into the Kids Quotient and already I'm like, this is me! So her mom's talking to her, she's like, you're 30. We're concerned that you're still single. I'm like, why are y'all attacking me so early in the morning? When they asked her, why wouldn't you date? Why don't you think about dating this one dude? And she's like, I think he has several personality disorders. It's like, yes. That is what the fuck I do. And I'm like, not only do you got this, I'm pretty sure you got C, D, E, and F as well. Come from working in psych is bad. I be in my head, like, people do shit I don't like. I'm like, that's that so-and-so just want to poke it out. It just tickled the shit out of me. It tickled the ever-loving shit out of me. Oh my goodness, I already like this book a lot. Direct quote, right? Is that a boyfriend would probably help with that. Or, maybe not direct quote. A boyfriend would help with that. The problem was she couldn't keep a man for the life of her. Bitch, me! That's oh fucking God. I don't know why this is tickling the shit out of me. I'll probably start crying in a minute. It's just speaking to my soul and not in a good way. It's like, this character is sad in her romantic life because blah blah blah, and I'm like, why you gotta rub it in? Fuck. It's 12:40. Guess what I'm doing? I am actually on my way to go to Barnes & Noble, pushing the very limits of my 30-minute lunch break because I need to pick up a hard copy of the Kids Quotient. There is no fucking way in hell. Like, I love the audiobook, but I need to read this. Like, I just need to absorb it into my face. Because, one, I read quicker than the narrators read, even though I really, really love Stella's character in the audiobook. Like, it's so awesome, and I love hearing like her kind of awkward personality come through very well in the narrative. It's just one of those things where, like, I love the book so much, I have to go get it. So that's how I always end up with like duplicates of stuff, because I'll have the ebook or I'll have the audiobook, and then I'm like, oh my God, this is so good, I need the physical book. So now I'm on my way to get the physical book so I can read that in the bedroom, because I've been in the bedroom with my headphones on all day. People are like, are you okay? Because I'm just like this, staring ahead, listening to the book. I'm like, shut up, don't talk to me, I'm busy. So that's bitch, this book is so good. So yeah, I'm not putting this book down until I finish it. That ain't happening. So I'll likely read all day in the bedroom during a chapter break. And then I will listen to the audiobook on the way home, because this is getting finished today. It's happening. So, see you in a little bit. I've been talking for quite a while and didn't realize I hadn't hit record. So, it is 8:15. I finished the Kids Quotient 2 hours ago, and it is fucking awesome. I didn't immediately pick up another book because I wanted to write, so I wrote 2,000 words, which is the most I've written consecutively in a while, and then realized I can't use them because it's not the direction I wanted to go. So the plan for now is to read Lady Justice by Neil Gaiman, which is a graphic novel, and then write some more, work on a different work in progress that I have going, and then try to read more, if not finish Angel Fall tonight, because it's Friday night, and let's face it, Lauren's not going anywhere. I will just check in with you guys either tonight before I go to bed or in the morning, and we'll see what all got accomplished. But for right now, I started and finished a book, which puts me 3 books in the hole for Booktubeathon, but it's day 5 of Booktubeathon, so let's see if I can catch up. Good morning, people. It's 7 o'clock on day 6 of Booktubeathon. Yep, day 6, that would be Saturday. No, I don't have to work today. So why, you might ask, am I up before Jesus and all the saints on my yes, count them, 1 day off? It's because Half Price Books is having their sale today where you can fill a bag for 20 bucks. And I wasn't gonna go, but now I'm like, but you can fill a bag for 20 bucks. So, and it's Half Price Books Warehouse. I gotta go. I have to fucking go. I give myself 1 bag limit though. 1 bag. This bitch, I tested the limit of this little cheap ass towel. But I got some stuff, so I'm excited. It's heavy as hell. The seams are probably about to bust. But I got some books. See, like, Changeless is right on top. I'm stoked about that. I got some good ones. Looking at this camera, all jumpy like this is making my stomach hurt. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hello, guys. It is 9:37 p.m. At 9:15, I finished book number 4, which is a new one I picked up on the Kindle sales for $1.99. It was How to Marry a Werewolf by Gail Carriger. So it's like a spin-off series. Gail Carriger writes the Parasol Protectorate series, like paranormal romance, historical steampunk paranormal romance, and I like them. I haven't read I've only read like 2 of them thus far, but she has like 3 or 4 active series, and this one is a new spin-off series called Claws and Courtship, it's called. And as you can see, it is the book that I read while keeping this ridiculous hat on, and it's hot today, so it was a little unpleasant. So that means I have gotten Sexy Dangerous, Caleb, what was the other one? The Kiss Quotient, and How to Marry a Werewolf for a total of 4 books thus far. I got 1 day, y'all. Kiss Quotient kind of made me book hungover. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I just want to read it again. I don't want to read nothing else. We'll see. That is it for this update, guys. I will let you know in the morning, I guess, if I read anything else tonight. Good morning, God. What is going on with the sunlight? That ain't do shit. My bad, though. We just... Maybe when I hit this cone of Jesus, this light will chill the hell out. Anyway, good morning, guys. It is 6:50. I left way early for work because it's Sunday. I wasn't thinking I'm almost there. I ain't got to be there until 7:30. I switched up the TBR because it wasn't working. So last night, I think I told you, I finished How to Marry a Werewolf by Gail Carriger. I love her writing. She has a way of writing like snarky and historical, like in historical context that you could. They are historical, steampunk, alt history, paranormal romance, if you want to get fancy with it. And I love them. So they're like these paranormal romance and mysteries with like werewolves and whatever. And they're steampunk. I think like the main character in the Parasol Protectorate series puts like all kind of weapons and stuff in her. Never mind, I'm getting it mixed up with the fairy story. I haven't read the Parasol Protectorate series yet. I've read like a couple of the spin-off ones, I think. But I really like her writing, so I've been like collecting them when I can find them, so I can have them all. So what I'm gonna do is this, because that's 4 books, yo, right? So here's what I did. I completed the Flip a Coin challenge, and that was to read Caleb. I read Caleb. I completed the Read a Great Book challenge. That was the Kiss Quotient. I completed the Read a Book While Wearing a Hat the Whole Time challenge, and that was How to Marry a Werewolf. What was the other one? And I completed a book about doing the thing you always wanted to do, and that was a book about the kind of like woman of all trades, so to speak. Sexy Dangerous. That's 4 books I've completed and 4 challenges I've completed. I still need to, I'm going to be switching my TBR up from here on out because it's Sunday. Today's the last day, and I want my 7 books. So I have the read a book and the movie adaptation challenge for this one, Six Gun Snow White by, what the hell, Catherine M. Valente. This one says it's a fully loaded fairy tale. This one, if you cannot tell, is a Wild Wild West Snow White retelling. And it's got Charlie Bowater's art on the front, which I didn't realize until today. Last night, actually, I picked it up and it's down here on the back. But it's really short. And if you look on the inside, like, the font's pretty decent size. And it's got more Charlie Bowater art on the inside. So, and it's super tiny at 145 pages. Then, and it's not middle grade. I flipped through it. There's cussing in there, yo. So don't get it thinking it's a cute kid's book. Hey, it's a Snow White fairy tale retelling. I flipped through in the back and it says something about not taking this shit or something. They're swearing in it, so be aware of that. If you're looking for books for your kiddies, this ain't one. Be warned. Unless you just like, you're like, it's just swearing, you're more progressive than that, then by all means, okay, go for it. God knows when I have kids, their mouth's gonna be horrible because my mouth is ratchet. I can't help it. I've tried. Then I have to complete the read a book with a pretty spine challenge. For that, I did have the Smoke Thieves, but I kind of don't want to read any more YA right this second because Kiss Quotient kind of burned me out and put me in the mood for romance. Kiss Quotient, did I say Steam Quotient? Kiss Quotient, and the Kiss Quotient was steamier than expected. So I'm like, I don't want to read YA after that. I want to read more, hot romance stuff. So I have here, you can see it's all hologrammy, Dragon Mark. There we go. It's metallic. By Sherilyn Kenyon. This is the 26th in her Dark Hornet series or some such fuckery. I have to read this one and one more dragon book. I think Dragon Mark, and then Stygian comes out soon, and I will be all caught up for the new one because she took a break to do that spin-off series with I was gonna say The Walking Dead, Jesus, Dead Man Walking, but those you can't read if I haven't read the Chronicles of Nick, because there was some, like, they explain, like, I guess what exactly Nick and possibly Savitar and some other shit, and I haven't read those, so I was lost AF, and some person Nick's related to, and I was like, wait a minute, Jesus, what happened? So yeah, so I didn't read the second book to that. I read Dead Man Walking and was lost as fuck. Also, Dead Man Walking, she took kind of a different route, and the two main people that she started with, like, their point of views, usually they're her, like, main couple, and it didn't quite go the traditional route with that. So I was all over the place with that book, and then there were creatures. I was like, what are these things? I don't know any of this shit. So yeah, so back to my babies. So I'll be reading that, and I can hopefully read that. Started at work because the other two books I have are small, so I'm gonna finish these two books kind of hopefully, because it should be slow. It's Sunday, but now because I said that it's gonna be a shit show, we're gonna have to send people out. I don't know what the fuck, just we'll see. And then lastly, I have Binti Home by Nadia Corver for the Read 7 Books challenges. This will be my 7th book. This is the sequel to Binti, which is, people call it Afrofuturism, but it's really fun. I heard now I can't think of his name, the gentleman who writes Black Panther and was at Denver Comic-Con, who came to do the Black Panther panel. He's like, Afrofuturism, it's really just black people in space. That's all it is. I mean, he got a point. It is what it is. It's like futuristic stories of black people, and it's black people in space. But this is like Afrofuturism sci-fi, and oh my fucking god, for some tiny books, these are impactful as fuck. I promise you they are. They are amazing. So I will be trying to finish this because this is only 159 pages. Yeah, see, them other 3 books I had was like 1,700 pages together. Nah, baby, I can't. I was setting myself up for failure, dog. Whoa, when did she start putting these in the back? This is 344, but it's Sherilyn Kenyon, so I'll probably plow through that. And then I'm gonna try to read. So the plan is to read Six Gun Snow White and Binti Home at work, and then get home. Watch. I'm not watching like old school Disney Snow White. I'll be watching like some adaptation that I haven't seen, like Snow White and the Huntsman, or maybe, but I really don't want to watch that. We'll see how it goes, because I don't have enough time to read Ready Player One and read Smoke Thieves and to finish Angel Fall and Poison Prince. That shit's not happening with 1 day left. It is day one and I gotta work today. That ain't happening. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll check in, see how we're doing. It is just about 4 o'clock on the dot, guys, and I finished book 5 today. I don't know how we're gonna do the 7-book thing because I still gotta watch a movie. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I couldn't sit in the bedroom because it was so damn cold in there today, and I just could not tolerate it. So I just sat out at the desk with the other nurses and went in there when it was time to pass meds, but that meant I spent a lot of time yapping and not as much reading when it was slow. So it took me the whole shift more or less to read this because I kept getting distracted. When like I sat down at lunch and went outside with my coat on, or jacket rather, to read it, I got through like 20-30 pages. It's only a 130 page book, so once I sat down to read, I got through it really quick because lunch is only half an hour, but it's getting, you know, to that point because I got easily distracted. So this book is a retelling of Snow White, and this one, Snow White, is a half white, half crow teenage girl, and it's a really interesting and also really weird take. So now some books are, if they're told about, like if you read Cruel Beauty and it had like that kind of weird mysticism in the narrative, like you really like gotta pay close attention to the wording to figure out what the hell's going on. If you're not, then you'll miss it. So this made it a bit of a slower read for me because you couldn't just breeze over it. You just like really legit had to pay attention to every word, or something will pop up later and you'd be like, she didn't have that a second ago, and then you go back, oh yeah, she did. So the narrative is not as straightforward. It also has a lot of like this like old western slang from the narrator's point of view, and it's a little weird and just, yeah. But like I said, like even though it's 17-year-old-ish Snow White, I would say this is like YA, maybe new adult, but this is not a kid's book though. There's like the assaults and talks of crude talk of female body parts and etc., because you know people are completely disrespectful to her because it's back in like old Wild West days and he's half Indian, so there are slurs and some other stuff, so mindful of that. Those things aside, like I said, it's a really interesting read, but it's like total line between interesting and now it's just really fucking weird. Like again, like Cruel Beauty, I bring up the castle and the rooms that change and stuff. Like there's that line between this is cool and creative to like, all right, that was just, now this is just getting odd. So those things to be mindful of. I have not all the way finished yet and have a feeling how this ends because it's in a very weird place in this ending. How it ends is going to further shape my thoughts about this book. So I will likely talk about it more in a wrap up. Update. I finished it. It's weird as fuck. It is 10:06, friends. Well, now it's 10:07. It's 10:07, and I'm fucking finished with this utter disappointment, but I'm finished. Like, I'm glad the book turned out the way it did, but I'm not. Because it turned out the way it did, I was able to finish it so fast, but the story was an original story up until like the halfway mark, and then it was a complete regurgitation of Son of No One and the Dragon book that was before this with Max. Like, we went over the whole thing with Cade and Jojo or Josie or whatever the hell. That whole part where they were trapped and called on Illyrian and all that other shit. We redid that whole adventure. The whole fucking adventure. Like the climax of that book. And then it skipped to like the climax of the books with Max. And that whole crap with the council and saving him from getting punished for something that Illyrian actually did on accident. That took up a whole like 40%-ish of the book. And then magic resolution of the first 50% in like the last 30 pages. Like, I'm a little bummed about that. Like, I saw people complain about it, but I didn't get like how much it was. Like, I am legit tempted to go and pick up Son of No One and flip through it and then hold this book open right next to it and see if it's a word for word translation, because that's not cool. That's not cool. You don't regurgitate 50% of 2 other books I've read already. Like, if that's the case, you could have made this a short story. I'm a little butthurt. I'm a lot butthurt. I'm real butthurt. Shit, I'm tired. But since it's only 10 o'clock, so the thing was, I was supposed to watch like Snow White and the Huntsman because I read that Snow White story, and I thought that it would be on Netflix. Child, it's not on Netflix. It's not on Amazon Instant Video. Neither is Mirror, not even the regular Snow White. It's like those weird like remakes of the Disney movies that are like badly drawn and really suck. That's on Amazon Instant Video. I'm not watching that shit. So I'm about to read a graphic novel real quick. It's 10 o'clock, and then watch the TV adaptation. Watch me get this last challenge knocked out, because it's the only challenge I need. This was book 7, and it was my pretty cover challenge. So now I just need to watch something to adaptate. It's only 10 o'clock. I got 2 hours. Watch.
Thank you, Captain Barrett. You too.
Hey, I love kebabs. And I'm free for dinner.
What?
Alright, so this is a little 22-minute like internet movie thing that they made. That's on Netflix, so it's an actual thing. I didn't just go to YouTube. This is Netflix. It is the Avengers. It's got Captain America, and it features the plot line with the red mask. What's his name? Something like that. Whatever. That's what that graphic novel was about. I considered that a W. Whatever. I did what I was supposed to do. So it is 10:40. This is only 22 minutes. I'm done well before midnight. I am gonna chillax. That wraps up my Booktubeathon, guys. Nothing really exciting, but I completed my challenges despite only having 1 day off in the last fucking 7. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. See y'all later. Bye.